Another day, another Nintendo Direct. My entire channel is pretty much just turning into Nintendo related content, which is fine. I mean, I love Nintendo. I've been playing their systems and their games for God knows how long, but yeah, this whole video is pretty much just gonna be like my opinion on how the Direct went, what kind of shit like that I liked from it. It's not that hard to make a Direct video review these days, I feel. In fact, for like newer creators for myself, it's pretty easy to just pump one of these out the day after the Direct came out. Anyways, there was actually a fair amount of good shit in this one compared to all the other Directs that have been happening recently. I mean, it feels nowadays the only good Directs we're getting are like mid-tier, which kind of sucks, but they've been getting better. Like, the Switch probably has around 2 to 3 years left of its life cycle before it needs a new addition to the Switch family or a new console altogether, because the Switch has been here since the PS4 and Xbox One era, and now it's also being here for the PS5 and Series X generation. So I guess I'll start off with that topic. The Switch didn't get a new console this Nintendo Direct. I was kind of disappointed with that, because the Switch has had the same old Android phone hardware since 2015. Like, barely anything has changed about that, but hopefully they're thinking of something soon. Moving on from that, the actual stuff that was in the Direct. First things first, we gotta talk about this new Sonic Superstars game. I mean, I think the name, at the very least, was released a couple months ago, and then this was the first time we actually saw footage of the gameplay and the art style and how that was going to look. But yeah, all four main characters, I guess, from the Sonic franchise are playable in this one. The art style looks actually really refreshing. I like how a lot of the major franchises these days are giving their old properties like this such a refresh. Like, this happened with Mario as well. I'll get to that in a little bit, but Sonic, this is a very nice look for a Sonic game, I feel. I don't know that much about the franchise like as a whole. I mean, the only game that I've completed like 100% is Sonic Mania, so I probably will maybe get this on Switch, maybe if it comes out on a different console, because it's definitely going to run better on a different console. But that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Next up on the list is Persona 5 Tactica, another game franchise that I know very little of, but I do at least know that this game franchise has a very large fan base or community behind it. So this looks like a different take on the series, kind of. From the gameplay shown in the Direct, it doesn't look like there's any different mechanic that any other turn-based combat game would have differently. I just thought it was worth mentioning because some people like the franchise that much, and they're happy to see a new game coming to Switch. So okay, enough fucking wasting time. Now onto the big shit. The first really big announcement, in my opinion, was the Super Mario RPG remake. I, for one, am super excited to see this remade because I actually used to play this back in high school. I had the ROM on my laptop and I would just play it in class all the time. This game was really fucking good for the SNES, and the new art style they chose for the remake, some people may say it looks cookie cutter, but in my opinion that's just the same art style that's being used for like the new Link's Awakening remake that was made a couple years ago. It's very similar to the art style that was used in Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury, so you know, it's something that people already know. It looks very nice. It's very detailed, I think. Plus, it's a lot more faithful to the original than compared to like Bowser's Inside Story, where the remake was just not nearly as good. So I have to give it props here. If only we could get Nintendo to make more remakes like this. Like Super Mario 64 would be an amazing remake on Switch, in my opinion. And not to forget, Princess Peach is also getting her own game, as well as Luigi's Mansion, that's being, I think, remastered. I think there's a new Princess Peach game and a Luigi's Mansion remastered is what's happening. They kind of confused me in the actual Direct. I just wanted to clear that up. Another minor thing coming to Switch is the Arkham Trilogy that was on the last gen console, so that would be Xbox 360 and PS3. I played this a little bit as a kid. I might revisit it on Switch depending if it's actually playable on Switch. So, and of course, you cannot have a Nintendo console without Just Dance. I played this back on the Wii, I think, mostly with my brother. It was fun as fuck back then. The songs this time around, I don't know if they're gonna be good, but we'll just have to see. My only major gripe with this direct is that we had fucking Fae Farm in here again. This is the second time that Fae Farm was in a direct. I don't understand why we need to see it twice. It looks like the exact same game as last time. Like, nothing has changed. So it didn't bother me that much. I just wanted to point it out. Fucking no more Fae Farm, please. Mario and Rabbids also got a DLC. I really want to try to get into this game because I heard from friends that it's actually not terrible. I just haven't had the time to play it because I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom and more Minecraft and all that whatnot. Shameless self-plug, I stream over at twitch.tv/shoeless. I play Minecraft with friends and whatnot. It's always fun over there. I have a music bot. You guys can put in whatever goofy fucking songs you want. Torture me. It's fun. It's always fun over there. Anyways, another big thing coming. Pikmin. Holy shit, the gameplay looked really good this time. Again, I have to preface this before I talk about any game. I have never played a Pikmin game. I'm not really that much of a Pikmin fan, but what I've seen of it, it looks fucking amazing. There's this whole like underground section. The environments look beautiful. There's this new dog attached, Ochi. That's fucking, he looks like he's really useful in the game. I love these like open world spacey type games, and this looks like I could play it for literal hours upon days. These resource management type games are absolutely my shit, dude. I fucking love them. I cannot wait to play this when it comes out. There was so much that they showed in the gameplay trailer. There's like these little fucking light guys. There's a spaceship. It looks beautiful. It looks fucking gorgeous. A smaller game that I was excited for is Vampire Survivors. I played this a little bit. It was a browser game back in the day. I mean, it still is. You can go and play it right now, but apparently it's coming for Switch, so you can play it on the go. I just really hope that they release more content for it, because the browser version as it is right now doesn't have that much stuff, but it's still playable. It's still fun to like fuck around in it and whatnot. I just wanted to point it out really quick, just in case anyone didn't know what this game was. It's really fucking fun. Just give it a chance if you're looking for a new game to play on Switch. Then of course you have Wave 5 of the Booster Course Pass for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This looked pretty fun. It adds some characters from, I think, Double Dash and Mario Kart Tour coming over here, so that looks pretty cool. My opinion on the state of Mario Kart right now, they just need to make a new game at this point. I mean, they can only hold people off from expecting a new Mario Kart game for so long with these Booster Course packs and DLC. They just need to come up with something fucking new. Because like this same game has been around since I think 2014, 2015, so we fucking need a refresher. We need something different, man. Another thing that they announced is the Nintendo Live event that's going to be happening like during PAX this year. I don't really think this event looks that good, if I'm going to be honest. It looks like kind of leftovers from Nintendo World when they built that. I think it was actually last year now. Jesus. This is another thing that's bothering me, because while they're holding their own Mario Kart 8, Smash, and Splatoon tournaments, they're also taking down and like banning other organizations from holding their own Smash tournaments. So if that wasn't a problem that they had, I guess I'd be fine with this, but it just rubbed me the wrong way that they showed this, and meanwhile they're still taking down other people's tournaments. Okay, enough negative talk. This last one was probably the best announcement in the entire Direct for like a couple years, dude. The announcement of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Holy shit, this game looks so good, and it is the exact refreshment from the 2D Mario franchise that we fucking needed, dude. It feels like it's a little bit late, to be honest, but the NSMB franchise, I guess, it looked way too outdated, dude. Like it fucking had the exact same art style from the DS era. Not only is there a new art style, but there's all new mechanics, new enemies, new items. This shit looks so good. You can play up to like 5 different characters, I think. Mario, Luigi, Toad, Daisy, Peach. There was just so much new shit going on in this trailer. It really felt like when Super Mario Odyssey first got announced and there was a lot of new shit in that one. It feels like that feeling all over again. and it's so perfect. I think the second half of 2023 is where Nintendo's really going to start to experiment with their already existing franchises, like the Mario RPG remake, and then this to new art style, new mechanics, new stuff for the Mario 2D franchise. I've sort of noticed a trend that Nintendo only sticks to things that really work. So if something sells a lot or if something gets really good reception, then they'll just do that over again. The same thing happened with Mario Galaxy. The same thing happened with the new Super Mario Bros. 2D franchise. They had the same art style for the DS, the Wii, the fucking new Super Mario Bros. Deluxe U. All those games had pretty much the exact same, if not really similar art styles. So I'm really hoping that these new Mario games that are going to be releasing later this year also do really good, because it's a sign for Nintendo to release more stuff like that. And I really want more remakes. I want a remake of Super Mario 64. I want a remake of Super Mario Galaxy. So now that Nintendo is finally dipping their toes into remaking shit and like changing shit up, it needs to do well for them to do this more, I feel. And yeah, that was the last announcement for the Direct. Let me know what you guys thought of it, what you guys wanted to see in the Direct. Maybe they'll have it next time. I think the next Direct, it's like another 5-6 months from now. So, and yeah, I know Directs aren't the only time that Nintendo releases new shit. It's just the only time that they released a lot of shit at once. So super excited for the games releasing this year. Super excited for hopefully a new Switch by fucking next year, if not the end of this year. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about it.